the most explicit American drama ever, banned and cut 100 times. It's not easy to broadcast it now. The whole drama is either about fighting the landlord or on the way to it. His wife was kidnapped naked by robbers, and Sparta became a slave in the arena. Facing the fate of being separated from his wife and children, how can he make a successful comeback? Sparta wanted to gain freedom through the slave owner, but unexpectedly, the slave owner couldn't even make ends meet. So he can only pin his hopes on, as long as he can sponsor a little. He can come back to life, but he forgot his identity, is a general admired by thousands of people, but he is a lowly slave owner. Didn't take him seriously at all, even though his wife was working hard. For a princess accustomed to luxury, this place is simply hell. Not to mention taking money to sponsor, the woman had to pin her hopes on the strong slaves. Sure enough, the princess saw the strong slaves below. She was stunned. She also wanted to stay here. Curious about these slaves, for example, they are so strong. Is it possible to unite and escape? The answer is no. One side of the training ground is a bottomless abyss, and the other side is layers of guards with spears. They have no way to escape. I thought the plan was half successful. Unexpectedly, has finished his work and only wants to return to Rome. The princess had no choice but to leave, and all her fantasies vanished. Then how to feed so many slaves waiting to be fed? At this time, Sparta is also in despair and has to face the coaches. Letting a rookie fight against himself is simply an insult. The coach just wants to prove one point, to survive in the arena. Relying on brute force alone is not enough. At this moment, showed a contemptuous smile. Sparta was completely angry and knocked the rookie to the ground. On the ground is a friction. The silk scarf on his wife's body was blown away, and he was unmoved by the guards' beatings. This is the man's obsession with women, and the coach sees all this. He told the slave owner about this, wanting to use women to control Sparta. Sure enough, the effect was very significant, and began to play the emotional card. Explain his helplessness, how kind and generous he is. As long as Sparta passes tomorrow's test, he will find a way to reunite them as a couple. Sparta can only agree, even if there is a glimmer of hope. He doesn't want to give up either. The test finally started. Unexpectedly, it was still his mortal enemy. Can Sparta pass the test in the face of such a strong opponent? But in order to see his wife, he has to take a chance. Before Sparta was ready, suddenly rushed over. Just as was about to kill, Sparta seized the opportunity. Instantly pulled his wife's silk scarf, lost his balance and fell off the test bench. The slave owner's wife was so distressed, Sparta wanted to force the slave owner to submit. Prepare to kill his capable general, had to let him pass the test. This is also the first step for Sparta to become the god of war.
Want more fun? Hit that follow.